Hello everyone. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I am Becca, and today I am going to be doing this very cute illustration that I am still a little bit conflicted if it's going to be my new avatar or not. I will probably do a poll, but shall see. So I am starting with the line art because it's line art, and I know most of you guys really love watching the line art. I know that most of you actually like the sketching part too, but I normally sketch these on a random day, and then I'm just like, oh, this is so cute, I should do this as a video. Or, oh my god, I love this, I could actually turn this into like a print. So yeah. It's complicated. But moving on from the complication parts, because I do like to do my sketches in pencil or colored pencil with a red line for red colored pencil. Don't really like the blue one that much, prefer the red one because it shows better on when you're scanning it, it shows up better. So I really like to sketch with a red colored pencil. But besides that, this illustration was supposed to be posted like a few weeks ago, but I was not in a very good headspace. So sorry for that. And I also did not like this illustration the first time I did it. Okay, this is the only time I did this illustration. Okay, but when I finished it the first time, I didn't like it, and this is why I'm just going to simply say it. If you do an illustration or you're working on something and you don't like what you did, but you're also not in a good headspace, take a step back, because you're probably just self-criticizing yourself for no apparent reason, and the actual thing that you're doing is amazing. So take a step back, because that is technically what I did here. I was not in a good mood, and I mean, to be honest, I'm still a little not in a good mood, but I am better than I was when I started doing this illustration. So that is a yay for me. And I really didn't know how I felt about it, because I kind of changed up a couple of things. I think I mostly just wanted it to look like the original sketch, and I was a little bit frustrated, but you know, the original sketch, she had short, medium-sized hair, but if this was supposed to be my avatar, I don't have short, medium-sized hair. I have like really long hair, and that was not really gonna work for me. So I simply just decided to give her long hair. I think this is one of the reasons I kind of got a little bit weirded out by it. I also had another problem where I couldn't really figure out what I was gonna do with, like, wasn't her hair, was her nose, like the nose. I didn't know what I was gonna do with the nose, so I was just frustrated most of the time doing this, but I did finish it pretty fast, so that was good. So I do recommend taking a really long step back when you finish your work and go do something else. But besides that, I really enjoyed it, and I love the background. I especially love working with the way that I am now. If I do a background, I will do the background first, so I know how I want the lighting to be and where things go. Maybe sometimes even go a little bit crazier and step out of my comfort zone. And when I want, then afterwards I'll start working on like the clothes. so I can start adjusting the lighting as well to the fabric, and then I'll work on the skin, because I like to take my time when I do skin. So I think I like flawless skin, so I do like to take my time when I am rendering skin. So I think that's why I'm normally like just pushing it a little further away, because since I do take my time, like the longest part of my illustrations are doing the skin, I do take my time on that one. So just doing the smaller ones that I normally do faster, which is rendering clothes, doing the background, because I don't render it too much, because normally my focus is normally the character, so the background doesn't need that much detail, especially because I'm not doing like super complex detail work. So I kind of do take a step back from that one. So one of my favorite parts of this entire illustration is definitely the clouds, the bubbly clouds. I was definitely inspired by my January bullet journal theme, and I'm kind of a bit sad because I haven't been recording it. My phone unfortunately has like not been wanting to fully charge properly. Like it's not accepting any of my charger cables, so I'm probably just gonna be doing a lot of digital content, and that's a little bit sad for me because I also like doing the traditional content because it was something different, because I like to do different kind of work and kind of styles, but stuff happens. It's okay. it's stuff. It's life. It's okay. It is okay. So now I'm just working on her clothes and making sure that everything is just styled and colored in the way that I prefer. Since I did not use a reference to draw this shirt, it is a little bit off, but sometimes it's good to just practice trying to draw something without you knowing how it looks like, to see if you remember how to do it. I definitely do not remember folds. Folds are my new hands. You know, hands are hard. Folds are on the same level for me. I think drawing hands are easier than folds. So yeah, definitely. And also a little trick that I like to do, which is if I don't like the texture or the color that I chose for doing like the shadows and blending it into the skin, I normally like to take a red and I will put it like really lightly on top of the skin, or make it a little bit darker, just a tiny little bit darker, and I will use that color as a background, like a shadow for the skin, because it ends up looking way more natural and blending it perfectly with the skin tone that I want, just because it has like that warm feeling to it, like, you know, like blood vessels are underneath, and it makes it a little bit redder. Well, some are a bit green and some are a bit bluey. It kind of depends on the person. That's why we have olive tone skin and everything. So we do need, so like I do need to kind of make those adjustments just to make sure that my skin tones look a little bit more natural when I do it. Even though I do like to exaggerate just a little bit on the blush. I think it's just like my personal preference when I do art, because I do not do makeup like that. But when it comes to my artwork, I do kind of like to give like a more heavy blushy look to them. I don't know why, I just think it's cute. I don't know, I just, for me, I just think it's cute. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I love the way it colors your lips, but I did make them a little bit too luscious. I did think I did make them a little bit too luscious because I kind of did the position that I drew her in, and I was kind of like, yeah, no, this is a bit wrong. Her lips shouldn't be this puffy in this position. But, you know, it's art. Art is not supposed to always be 100% right. So let's just say it's just like that, you know, just leave it like that. It looks great in the end, so I really love the way it looked in the end, so I don't really have a lot to complain about. Now I'm just dabbling with the hair, and I'm gonna pretty much dabble with the hair for a while, well, not a long while, but a little bit more in this, the rest of the video. So I would just like to say thank you guys for watching, if you're still watching until now, and I will see you guys on the next video, which I'll probably start preparing after I finish this one. So, yay. I will give a little spoiler. It's probably going to be another Moony. I'm just deciding which Sailor Moon it's going to be, because I do want to do all of them, but I don't know how I'm going to do them yet. But there, you guys get a little spoiler alert for the next art, if you're still here while I'm telling you this little snippet. If you're still here, you will know. If not, surprise. Well, I'll catch you guys on my next video, and thank you so much for being here, and thanks a lot, guys. Bye-bye.